Yo, what is up, guys? I am SC1 here in Noble Nines 2 for our MLCW war. I'm gonna break down some Town Hall 10 attacks that will get you the wins and get you some 3 stars. But first, let's get into my intro. So let's get into this first attack. Just know Town Hall 10s are still very important in wars. There's still breakdowns for Town Hall 10 in the leagues. And so this is kind of one of the OP attacks going on in any Town Hall level right now, which is the mass miners with hogs with support. So let me kind of just go into this breakdown here and kind of get you going on how to think and how to base plan for this type of attack. So you're going with the 5 healers because you want to charge, and you want to make sure your main key target on your miner attacks is the CC. So the way I plan it out is I like to make sure how can I get to the CC first. So let's get into the radius of the CC, and the radius will go about right here. So I'm taking the queen charge down this way, and I'm wanting the queen to go ahead and, I'm wanting the queen to get into this compartment right here. Once I know that the queen gets here, CC's gonna get pulled. I don't need her to get into the core of the base. I don't really care about the queen or the heroes because miners are going to be really quick to take her out. So you want to make sure you keep a poison for that CC and possibly a freeze. So let's get into the attack and the base visualization of the attack here. So what we want to do, what I like to do is I like to make sure you get step 1 down. You get the CC, and then I take my BK over on this side. I would drop a siege barrack over here, and we want to make sure we create this tight funnel. Queen is gonna take out this half over here, so you can see we have proper channel for our miners to go straight through and not leak out to take out any other bases. So let's get into the actual attack here. I'll play it at double time just to kind of get through. I want to get through a couple different attacks here for you guys. So I send the Coco Loon over to make sure you suck up any air bombs. You want to keep that queen going as long as you possibly can, and even the baby drag to take out as much as you can, because the baby drag is really going to help out for your funnel. BK gets dropped over at 3 o'clock and pop the ability, and so as you can see that funnel is already cut. So now the siege bear goes, the P.E.K.K.A is going to clean out over here, and with the Wiz right behind it to get that support. Miners go through, as you can see, and let me pause it now. With that funnel with the king, the miners just and the hogs just want to stay in the core. And the beauty of the hogs and the miner attacks is because you're getting double use for the heals on the spells. So I'll switch it, I'll slow it down just a little bit. The hogs start coming out the CC. As you can see, miners are doing their thing. You kind of just spray out to make sure that the miners and the hogs get healed up. The queen's still alive. Baby drag was started on the town hall to ensure the town hall goes down, and there's just so many troops going on left over that you don't really have to worry about the skellies, because the miners will get caught up on them and the hogs can continue to get the defense down. And it's just a pretty clean path through into the base on this. So as you can see, Swag the Queen ability wasn't really needed, and so that was our 3-star on our, I think this was attack number 2. So here's a troop comp: 7 hogs in the siege barrack, a poison, 22 miners, rage for the queen charge, and 4 heals. So let's get into the second attack. So here's the second attack by our boy Kansu. As you can see, I mean, look at the fast he takes down this base. The replay is only 1:32 seconds. So his kill squad consists of P.E.K.K.A, Wiz, and and hogs. I mean, there's not really much to it. So what he does is that he makes sure he creates his funnel first. So he's gonna clean out all this area right here with P.E.K.K.A. He's gonna start clearing the funnel out this way, send the wrecker over here. So with any hog attack, what you want to do is I like to envision shapes. So I look at a pie, That's what I like to do. And so he wants to get a push as far out as possible and take out this piece of pie to create a proper funnel for his hogs to go through. So let's play the attack again. I'll play it at 2x speed, and he sets his P.E.K.K.A.s out wide. He makes sure this side is completely cleared out, and you can see all the P.E.K.K.A.s start going back into the core of the base, and follow that wrecker. Poison gets dropped on the CC, and the rage with the P.E.K.K.A, with the bowlers. Look at the amount before he even drops his hogs. Look at the amount of defenses that are just left. I mean, these P.E.K.K.A s went to town on this base before the hogs even came into play. So with that being said, as you can see, he has proper channeling for his bowlers to go through and just come back around and just finish off this base here. So it was a really perfectly planned attack. As you can see, it is a 3-star. His hogs are just staying in the core. The defense out here is being funneled by the P.E.K.K.A, and it's just all she wrote. And so really great hit and really great plan on breaking down this base by Kansu. So here's his third attack by I Shouldn't Triple, but he does triple. Loving the name. So this is one of the more brilliant attacks I've seen in a while, and this base was perfectly laid out for this style of attack. He's going with the max baby drag style attack. So the one thing you'll notice on the when doing any type of these mass drag attacks is you got to look at where your air defenses are. So air defenses are all basically on the left side of the base, except for this one. So what he does is he perfectly plans for his queen to charge right through to the base right here. Once he gets the queen charged right in, it's a super patient attack. So if you're one of those you just got to get rid of the troops as fast as you can type of attackers, this is not the attack for you. Go to a different attack and go to bowlers and witches and just manage spells. This one is more the patient, very patient style of attacks here. So let's I'll play this one in regular speed, just because of the sheer beauty of the attack. So he starts off with his BK to help with this final out. You see he's bringing he brought in 8 balloons, and he's using the loons just to suck up any air mines, because the biggest key of this attack is the queen charge. The charge has to go through all the way to the base. He utilizes the quake to open up the attack, open up the walls to get that queen to charge in, and he's dropping more loons to suck up any more air mines, any other air traps, guess the skellies, because again, you need to make sure that the queen's going to stay afloat. Notice he has a stone slammer, and he's going to send a stone slammer out from 3 o'clock on this side, because as you can see, the only targeting defense, or should I say not targeting, but the only high damaged defensive structure is that one air defense right here, which is going to be taken out, which is going to be taken up by the queen charge. So drops the queen's the poison to take all the lava pups down. As you can see, he's going to throw another rage down the queen to keep her going, and he's just letting her do her thing, pushing all the way through the base, and keeps going. There was an air mine that just popped, but he brought 5 healers, so he got more than enough charge to keep this queen up through the whole raid. Stone Slammer comes down, and there's a E-Drag and a Loon, I believe, in the Stone Slammer. So as you can see, now the Slammer is taking out all these defenses. The baby drags already dropped, cleaning up, and he's spreading them out so they're staying raged up on their own. As you can see, look at the queen. The queen's still popping through. She's gonna pop her ability, take out the last of these air defenses, and gonna step up and take out the Wiz Tower, I believe. And there you have it. I mean, the air defense right here is targeting to the E-Drag. E-Drag got stuck on the BK, but Queen's still up and is just charging all the way through. So with the healer still on the Queen, this one baby drag right here is going to be able to take it out. And that was all she wrote. I mean, pretty brilliant attack. By far one of the more successful attacks at Town Hall 10 that I've seen in a while, or should I say successful. More of the highly skilled planned attack. So there's this troop set. I hope this video helps you guys at Town Hall 10. Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 9 are kind of the forgotten Town Hall arts. I still appreciate them, and so hope this vid helps. I'll catch you guys at the next one.